8:16 in the morning, 54 degrees. We're 1 or 2 degrees away from our high already. And I have a surprise. I'm being joined this morning by a local singer-songwriter, storyteller, musician. His name is Corey Thomas, and I'd just like to welcome him to the show.
Good morning.
Hi, Corey.
Hi, Pam. How are you?
Good to see you so early.
Good to see you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to have you. This is a big deal for me to have a guest.
Same here.
So, saying you're a singer, songwriter, storyteller. Your name is Corey Thomas, but I believe as an artist, you go under a different name.
A different alias, yes.
And what is that?
Some know me as No Más.
No Más.
Yes, indeed. That's myself.
Awesome.
It's more of a title as opposed to a name. Going through name changes, and the whole artist development. That's what we came up with, and that's what we're running with, Optimism.
Optimism. Cry no more. Cry no más.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Well, what was the inspiration for that? Did that name come from somewhere, or it just popped into your head, or there's a story?
I've always been fascinated with artists who sort of run under a title as opposed to a name. It just kept things a bit more interesting in my perspective. I've also been I've been more of a musical artist, but I've dabbled in a lot of visual arts as well. And I'd say most of my songs are soundtracks from a movie that I make in my head.
Wow.
So if that movie had a title, it would probably be Cry No Más.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really cool explanation of that. I didn't expect.
Things come left and right, you never know. You just grab them and keep going.
Yeah.
Grab the
Sounds
steering
good.
wheel and go.
Stay on your feet.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, how long have you been playing?
Goodness me. For as long as I can remember, really. Going all the way back to my childhood. I remember my mom got me a grand piano when I was 7 years old. Took piano lessons, hated them.
Oh.
Still went through the tasks. But yeah, I'd say as early as 6, 7, I was playing the piano. Moved to guitar, added guitar, I should say, at around 11, 12, and started writing. And it became my everyday thing,
That's so cool. So you started with the learning, and then you brought the writing in.
Exactly.
Cool. Were you already writing poetry at all, or you brought in the writing of the music and composing?
The music came first, for sure. Music came first. I was certainly the kid. I was the YouTube generation. So I was on YouTube early on, looking up references from songs from movies or songs from video games, whatever I could get my hands on. And I would play by ear the music that was my favorite and sort of learn that way and just fall in love with the fact that I can do the same exact thing that I've heard in one of my favorite movies. So
You're one of the lucky few.
Incredible.
True artist, true composer.
It wasn't always beautiful. There were some
It
some
doesn't
bad
have to
parts
be.
there. Exactly. Everyone needs a makeover here and there,
Well, and so what are some of your influences, would you say?
Oh, that's a heavy question. Let's see. I'd say, I'd have to start musically with Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
Goodness me, incredible. Frankie Valli.
Oh, wow.
Four Seasons. James Taylor. Billy Joel. Of course, you go to modern day, Andre 3000. The list goes on and on.
This is broad.
Drake, Travis Scott, who else? Everybody. Everybody's I've dabbled into everybody's music here and there. But I'd say, top 3, I'd say Stevie Wonder, James Taylor, Billy Joel. I'll leave it there. There's a few other names that I'll probably think of in the next 30 seconds and say, why didn't I think of that? But
you can always add them in.
Exactly.
Well, all right. I know I'm ready to hear some of your music. Would you like to play a track?
Sure, let's jump right into it.
All right. This one is Different Places.
Oh, yeah.
Cry No Más.
Groovy.
We were in two different places. You with him and I'm in my head going crazy. My fantasy is vivid, but that's not the world we live in. You held me tight under armor, kept me up through the night, no alarm. I know you have your life, I'm a secret. You know just what I like, so I'll keep it. You know I don't mean any harm, but that should be you in my arms. I'll admit it, I know I get jealous. Stupid, I'm too overzealous. You know my feelings, I told you. You said nobody knows you like I do. At the same time I feel I don't know you. I'm still in love with the old you. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way things used to be. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way things used to be. Cause I book a flight just to see you. I know it's not right, but I need you. I'm still working out old resentment. You're feeling the same, I sense it. For real, I'm so sentimental. I'm insecure when I'm all alone, and it's you that makes me feel at home. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way things used to be. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way things used to be. On the road, I was driving 95, I was gone. You were always on my mind, like I told you. How I tell you all the time when I go. You're the main one on my mind. On the road, I was driving 95, I'm in traffic. You were swerving on my mind, like I told you. How I tell you all the time when I go. You're the main one on my mind. Oh, 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 oh. Darling, I remember you were shy. Everything you said was a lie, but I loved you. Darling, I loved you. Baby, I remember you were shy. Everything you said was, darling, I loved you. I loved you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Different Places, y'all. Cry
Talk
No
about
Más.
Groove Central. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Man. Live on air. This is crazy.
We are here. We are live.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So grateful. This is awesome.
And we hope you're all tuning in. This is some brand new music from a wonderful artist from our area. If you're liking what you hear, let your friends know. Tell them to tune in. Everyone can listen anywhere in the world live. We are an iHeartRadio station, so take advantage of that and be together, even when you're not. Isn't that nice? So, Corey, how would you describe your sound?
Wow. Let's see. I'd probably take those inspirations that I mentioned before.
Yes.
And if you brought them all to 2020 and 2021, locked them in a room, I'm somewhere trying to be in that studio room. I'm taking all those elements that they bring, get all the Stevie Wonders, James Taylors, Billy Joel, bring them in one room, and I'm the kid in the corner.
Oh, man.
Jotting it all down. So probably
I
a
want to be
modern
the
day
kid in
version
that
of
corner.
Same here. That's what I'm saying. Probably somewhere in that realm.
Oh, that's a really cool way to think about it,
Yeah,
you know, because you are bringing together all the people that inspire you and in your own way and letting it out. So
I hear the best from them, and I just try and deliver that same exact energy. So I'd say somewhere in there, in that circle,
bringing it into your own time.
Aspire to be.
Right. Bringing it into your own time.
Yeah.
So would you say that you're choosing this sound path, or do you think it's choosing you?
Oh, wow. Oh, man. These questions this early in the morning. My goodness. I'd say a little bit of both, but I will have to say probably more on the sound chose me side. I've got to give it into that side. There are moments in the day where I just hear something or I recreate something I've heard and I have no idea where it came from. Happens more than not and ends up being a song.
Nice.
And the song sort of just stem from a random melody that comes by. So I'd say more so the sound path chose me.
Yeah. I think you have your finger on the pulse, and you're just tapping into the creative.
Exactly. Yeah.
The creative that is, you know, the creative energy that's just out there and letting it flow through you. So good job.
And that's how it's a back and forth thing. It's both sides. It's like I hear it and then I have to choose to execute. So, you know, vice versa.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that inspires you to create as well? Not just tapping into that creative thread, but things that have happened in your life that happen, or do you look for inspiration anywhere in particular?
Yes. To summarize the answer in the shortest way possible, I'd say everything that's happened in my life, of course, has affected me in some way, but the most climactic, whether it be negative or positive, I've sort of used to sort of drive me. So instances like that, I sort of take and build stories from strong emotion, whether it be good or bad. That would certainly drive me. Second would probably, most definitely be my friend group, my circle, everyone that I grew up with, that I created with. I'm from a little town in California called Fairfield, and it was creativity flowing out of everybody. I'd say if you live there, you either painted, you drew, you were an artist of some sort. Making music, writing poetry, whatever it might be. So those same group of friends that I grew up with, I'm still pretty close with, and we all sort of just feed off of each other creatively. It's like a big old buffet when we get together. Big old buffet of creative juices and nourishment.
That's amazing. Nourishment. I love it. It's wonderful when you have people that you can work together with. I do that with my husband, and he'll start writing something, and then I'll be like, wait, I've got it. I know this is how it goes. And,
yes,
you know, it just comes and flows like that. And it's amazing when you find people like that. You know, I feel
there have been too many instances of where I've been too excited and thrilled over a song in the moment after writing it, and everybody in the room is like, no, stop.
No.
Or the opposite. Certainly more bad songs than good ones for sure. But once you get that perspective from somebody else, especially someone you know and love, it's real, it's genuine. When you have to step away for a little time or a long time and think about what you've done.
Think about what you've done, Corey. And while you're thinking, we're just going to take a little pause and have some station identification, and we'll be right back with more from Cry No Más.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Programming on WFCF is funded in part through the generosity of the St. Augustine Amphitheater Farmers Market, offering local and regional groceries, fine art, gifts, and live music. The St. Augustine Amphitheater Farmers Market, located at 1340C, A1A South in St. Augustine. Open to the public every Saturday morning at 8:30 and continuing until 12:30. Face coverings encouraged and appreciated. On-site parking available. Learn more at staugustineamphitheater.com. That's staugustineamphitheater.com.
Hell yeah. A few rashers, a few bangers, couple of eggs, good black pudding, white pudding, some brown bread, bit of Irish creamery butter, a nice big pot of Barry's tea. What a great Irish breakfast. Or you could listen to me. Come on now. Join me, William Ramatar. every Sunday morning between 11 and 12 for Irish Ways on WFCF. The reason is Irish music. Put your cornflakes down there. Point your toes between 11 and 12. Jeez, you have the place destroyed. Mind the dresser. The leg of the duck. The jug of punch. Tommy's Tarbucas. Irish Ways. Every Sunday morning between 11 and 12 on WFCF 88.5. The reason.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. I am being joined as well by a wonderful artist, Cry No Más, Corey Thomas. Thank you for being here this morning.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you for having me.
So we've been talking about his influences. He is a transplant from California, come here to bless us with his creativity in our town, and we're grateful to have him. So we're going to listen to another track. What's the song called, Corey?
This is a song off of my next project. It's called Sweet Denise.
Sweet Denise.
Yeah, check it out. Thank you for listening.
All right, here we go.
You were lost in the lies that he told ya, with your hand on the gun in your holster. But your love has been gone for a long time, and I know it's far too late to go back, too late to show up, make up and work things out. You can't trust anymore with one foot out the door. I don't wanna leave, but I can't feel this way, not anymore. You lost your way, sweet Denise. Don't lose your love, please keep your peace. You, my love, sweet Denise. I'll be on you, don't forget me. I'll be back, don't forget me. She had dreams, oh, it's not what it seems, no. Pin up, girl, I've seen you pose for the camera, not for your man, but for the man you're after. Stop playing games with his heart. You can't find the light in the dark. He left you with wide open arms, and you'll fall in love, play the part. She don't live here, she's on her own. Please leave this town, girl, get on out, live on your own. She's not the same, she's precious. You know much better. You know your fate, you're fearful. You think the world won't hear you. Little did you know. You think I'm crazy, I'll accept that. Spend too much time hoping and praying you'd be mine.
Sweet Denise.
Sweet Denise.
All right.
Yeah. What a tune.
Wonderful. So great to share this music with everyone. I'm happy that you're sharing it with me as
Oh,
well.
my goodness. I'm glad. Thank you for listening. And thank you, everyone else listening, for listening. It's really early. So if you're up listening to this, it's like, it means the world to me.
Yay.
Thank you.
So you said this was your new project, that last song. What does that mean?
So this is the second single now off of this EP. And going back to the illustration of Cry No Más sort of being a movie in my head, this is like one of the scenes from the movie. You know, it comes with a story in it of itself, and I think it's, unique. Each song is sort of unique to their own scene and such. But this is a more dramatic scene of the story. Definitely a lot of course, just overwhelming, passionate influence over someone who you have so much feeling for, and just painting the story, trying to get your feeling across. I also really am a big fan of the 80s and everything that sort of happened in the 80s musically. Just kind of jumped from all of my influences, more influences than the ones previous, and I was certainly in 80s pop, like ballad mode, where I was like, you know what, like this is what we're going for this one here. That synthy bass.
I get it. I heard
speed, it. Yeah. It's all.
So you're putting this music together. Do you have an EP coming out? Do you have a
Yes. So currently, first quarter of 2022, my EP will be out in January. Everything will be on the socials of media in regards to the date. We have a few other surprises coming before the EP, so certainly stay tuned.
For the holidays.
No Más. Yeah, all the holiday vibes,
Wonderful.
We're getting close to the winter, December, Christmas, all the
corner.
foolery that goes around there, all the love and joy that goes around that time. So I hope to give just as much love and joy to the world as it gives me, But yeah, that's off of the new EP. Stay tuned for the title as well. You'll be seeing all that stuff posted left and right. But yeah, stay tuned for that EP. I think it's a good one, in my opinion.
Wonderful.
Some of my strongest work. Yeah.
All right. Well, just keep building, keep flowing.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I know it feels
appreciate
good.
Feels great.
To let it out, right?
This project I completely wrote, produced, executive produced, had a few other friends sort of sit in and give an ear, those that I trust, some engineers and all that stuff. They sort of sat in the room looking and overlooking this project with me. But I wanted to take the stride, especially at the beginning of the detriment of last year with COVID and everything. I sort of just locked myself in my room and just really made something that I really wanted to be proud of. And once that sort of came to a close, it was all of the outside work, the designing, the marketing promos, the press runs, all the stuff that comes after that. So I've had a strong team of friends that I trust, and they helped me execute this just as much that I helped sort of paint the picture musically. So I'm grateful for everybody in the circle.
All right. It's a triumph in the face of adversity. So much of that rising out of COVID. Thank goodness. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed getting to know this local artist, No Más. His EP will be out January, first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
And I will definitely be playing his offerings on the show. So keep your ears open, your eyes peeled. Mm-hmm. And don't you cry no más.
I love it. Yeah. I might need to take that tag and put that on a song or something like that.
Don't you cry no más.
I love that.
All right, Corey. Well, thank you so much. You have an awesome day, and we look forward to you coming back.
Thank you, Miss Swampflower. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Flagler College Radio. And you all enjoy your Saturday morning, day, and evening.
All right.
This was a town took care of its own.